Hi there guys, just wanted to start off this video by saying thank you guys so much for the support over the last 2 weeks. It has been really an amazing start to my first 2 weeks on YouTube. I'm already nearing the 80 subscriber goal that I had laid out for myself at the start of my YouTube channel. You know, my goal was to get to 80 subs within the first month, and we are already at, I think, 73 of the last time that I checked, as well as one of my videos just passed the 1,000 view mark. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It has been a really wonderful start to YouTube. I would like to apologize. I am a day late or so to making the next combat system tutorial episode. The reasoning for that is I actually had lost my voice. You can probably still hear a little bit hoarse still, but the next episode of that combat system tutorial series will be coming out this week. I should be getting in 2 episodes actually this week. One of them in the first half of the week, the second one in the last half of the week. So yeah, that video is coming. I'm going to be covering stamina and sprinting, as that was one of the things that was requested, as well as some AoE attacks. That was another thing that was requested. So thank you guys for all the support and your patience. Those videos are coming. Another thing I wanted to go over was a little bit of an update on my Steam game project, where I'm trying to make a Steam game in 2 months with 2 months of game dev experience. So definitely not a lot of experience to work with and on a tight schedule, but I felt like this was the kind of like the fastest way for me to really solidify what I have learned so far and put it to practice. So that on top of making tutorials over what I have learned, just to try and share what I've learned, as well as you know, help reinforce everything that I've gone over so far. So yeah, you know, this Steam game challenge is going pretty well so far, I think. Even though I was sick, I was still able to get in some good work and progress on the project in between school and work. I'll go ahead and show you guys a few of those things right now, actually. I changed up the UI a little bit. I went from progress bars to some images that I liked, that I had made up, but I am not sure if this is how I'm going to keep it. It's still kind of up in the air. My AI is still pretty rough. You know, this is something I'm going to continue to build upon. Right now their animations are even broken as well, but I'm working on some character models for them right now. So once I get those new character models in, I am going to do their animations. But they're not even going to be utilizing the Unreal Engine 5 rig, so there's not too much of a sense in fixing their animations as it stands right now. However, you know, one thing I have accomplished on the AI this last week is their health and damage now scale infinitely. Right now, they change tiers every 5 waves. So every 5 waves, you are introduced to the next tier of enemies that are more and more difficult. So yeah, that's kind of how I decided to do it, scaling every 5 rounds. That way you kind of, you know, the first few rounds feel really hard, but hopefully by the end of those rounds, you're starting to feel a little bit better just before you get smacked by a mini-boss. So yeah, that's kind of my design idea for it. And I also am going to be adding in some ranged AI soon as well. So as you can see from the first video, I've done a very large graphical update and just trying to make things look a little bit more clean. We have things like Tavern, Quake, Freezing Fist, Bar Rumble. All the perks that are in the game right now are working. They all infinitely scale, and you have a lot of combinations that you can do. Some of them are synergizing with other perks as well. So this Tavern Quake one I'm really proud of. Made the animation entirely custom for the character model here, and overall just really happy with it. It's a very strong ability. I still need to kind of tune it in. Damage isn't very high, but the ability to jump every few seconds and you know, be able to stagger enemies and deal damage is still pretty strong. So it's something that I'm going to have to kind of work on balancing once I get to the game balance stage. But so pretty much everything that you're seeing in this video that is different from the last one has all been done in the week that it's been since the last episode. So in the last episode there was a lot of perks that weren't fully functional, and a lot of them that weren't even thought of yet. So you know, this week I think I'm up to 18 or 19 fully working perks at the moment, as well as about 5 or 6 more that I'm wanting to add, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to yet. It's kind of, you know, towards the back of my mind at the moment. The next big thing I want to work on this week is getting the enemies set up. Getting them completely fleshed out, getting them exactly how I want them, and all the variety that I need. And then from there, it'll be easier to tell if more perks are needed and what kind of balances I'm going to need to do, just to make the game a little bit more enjoyable for the player. Other than that, you know, like I said, it's been mostly graphical updates, you know, kind of changing the icons here, just trying to make everything a little bit nicer to look at. Also little things like making it so the character drinks in between each round, you know, just to further kind of reinforce my theme. The Steam page for the game should be up within the next week or two. I am just waiting to essentially get the enemies fully fleshed out, and then once I do that, I will record some videos and some images for the Steam page, and I will put it up there. So it should be up for your guys' viewing in the next week or so. I'll make another video when that occurs, and provide a link for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, thank you for all the support these last few weeks, and I will get back to you guys with that melee combat system tutorial series this week. Alright, thank you guys so much, and have a great night.